Hello Aries, a very warm welcome to all of you on this tarot channel, Quarter Moon Tarot, and I will be doing the monthly readings for May. Let us see what May has in store for Aries. So let's see. I will pull out 4 cards, one for each week, approximately a week. The energy can overlap. That's the first week card, second week card, third week, and the fourth week. So let's see what you start the month with, Aries. What do we have here? We've got cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Something is growing for you. You know, it has started growing. Maybe you've already started seeing a little result of the actions you have been doing in the past. Some seeds you had sown way back, and now they're growing. They've started growing. So just like one sees the new leaves, you're being able to see some results of the effort, the deeds done in the past, right? So now you know that yes, they're all blooming. Things are working out and things have started growing and developing in the first week of May. 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. So Aries, I think sometime back the waiting period is definitely over with this 10 of Swords. And maybe you were wondering what to do, what not to do. Some of you could have been thinking of a plan B, lest this does not work out, right? You got 2 pentacles over here. So maybe you were in a bit of a flux, some of you, that okay, if this doesn't seem to be working out, let me get started with the other thing, right? And for some of you, the very fact that something has started showing results, rather will start showing some results in the first week of May, you might have an additional thing to start working with. So there are 2 sets of people over here. One who are looking at a plan B if this does not work out, and the other set of people who have also got a second thing on their hands with this thing showing results. It's going to happen in the first week, but it's definitely going to put an end to the troubled times you were experiencing with respect to something working out for you. At least the wait is over. Now you know that yes, this is also going to give me results. It sounds very promising, it looks very promising also. So that that thing of like finally the wait is over, the ordeal is over, things are becoming clear now. That is there. And now with the 7 of Cups, it's also about confusion. The confusion is going to clear up. See, with these 2 cards over here, it is talking of more than one thing. So where you were confused about this not working out, then what am I going to do? How are things going to happen? Will it ever happen? All of that has come to an end. The confusion comes to an end in the first week of May for Aries. You will get a clear picture where you're heading. And for some of you with the 7 of Cups, it is urging you to follow your intuition with respect to things, especially with what is which is growing for you. So those of you who feel that you've got a strong intuition, listen to it. Follow your dreams, follow what your heart is telling you to do what makes you happy. That's also very, very important, right? So don't ignore your happiness in the pursuit of this. Also listen to what your heart is saying. Go after what you really want, right? And like for those of you where you have been you have a choice, what should I do, what should I not do? You want to do both. You want to choose. But when you are making that decision, it would be a good idea to check with your feelings, check with your intuition, and check with your happiness also, right? So in the second week of May, we have taking action. So first week of May does go in making these kind of choices, the energy clearing up, you coming out of confusion and a little bit of a tough time. So clearing all of that is going to be the mind is going to be really active in sorting things out in the first week, so that you are very clear with what action you need to take in the second week of May, right? You are being urged to start doing things. So first week will go in clearing up, your mind and your thoughts, as well as what you need to do and what you don't need to do. That's where the confusion is over here with the 7 of cups, Aries. You need to be very clear what you need to go ahead with, right? So that you can take the action, when the time comes, the second week of May, because the universe does not want you to be confused when the time is right. So the second week of May is going to be the most appropriate time for you to start proceeding with things. So it's giving you a week's time to clear all of that up and know exactly which direction you are heading in. Let's see. Got the King of Cups. Oh, you got the Knight of Cups. See, strong emotions are going to be there in the second week. And you have the 7 of Wands over here. See, you need to be dedicated. Don't hold back, Aries, in the second week of May. See what you're supposed to do. Be more cognizant and aware of your duties and responsibilities with respect to what you need to do. Keep your emotions aside. That is why this card has come out in the first week, that be very clear. Choose. Now that you're getting an opportunity to choose with the 2 of Pentacles over here, don't stay in this 10 of Swords energy of what should I do, what should I not do. First, like I said, some of you have waited, for things to happen. Some of you, for you, it could be that, finally you need to take a call. Finally, you need to decide, not be mired in confusion all the time. And don't get too emotional about it, You need to participate emotionally also with whatever action you're going to take. With the Knight of Cups, he can be a little hesitant. Should I approach, should I not approach, is this the right time to make my emotions very clear and obvious? So the Knight of Cups is very cautious as far as feelings go, but you are urged not to be too cautious. Take your feelings into account and take responsibility for how you feel towards taking the steps you need to take, and then persevere with that. It is not the time to, second week of May is the time for you to really put in effort. But you need to be clear about what effort, and you need to be happy with the kind of effort you're putting in. That is very, very important, for you in the second week. You need to persevere, but persevere with full happiness. Be happy that you're doing this. Don't, go half-heartedly into it or with any kind of doubts or confusion. Third week of May, what do we have? We've got listening with your heart again. The focus is totally on being honest with how you're feeling with respect to whatever is growing for you. You need to nurture it with a lot of love, and you need to nurture it with a full open heart. Don't close your heart to it. A. B. Do not do things half-heartedly. If you don't feel like doing it, even though it has started growing, even though it is starting to, show signs of development, but if you feel that this is not what is, there for you, take a call, Aries. But listen to your feelings, because your heart needs to be involved in whatever it is that is blossoming for you, what has started growing out for you. So before it is, before you spend too much time cultivating it, are you really happy, putting love, energy, effort, time into all of it? And if all of it is not making you happy, then why are you doing it? Those are the questions you need to sort out by the second week of May. Third week, listening with your heart. You got the 4 of Wands, 2 of Swords. I always kind of, pause a little whenever I see one of these kind of, cards which don't have very clear energy. See, you see, in the third week of May, Aries, you need to be very clear what you are committing to for the long run. In the long run, because whatever you're going to do now, there is a commitment to working with it and giving it your time, attention, and your energy to it, right? You can't sit on the fence for too long. You need to make a commitment, and make a commitment keeping the long-term perspective in mind, because see, this is a card of family. With the family, we need to have a certain commitment to keep to keep your family going. There is a certain sense of duty and responsibility we have. So listen to what your heart is telling you. I think even by the second week, some of you could be having a little confusion, or having taken the appropriate action, you just might be rethinking things and wondering, are you committing to the right thing, or whether you have a chance to pull back. But whatever it is, the decision needs to come from the heart. You need to be happy for whatever you're committing to. Don't sit on the fence for too long. Last week of May, we have following your bliss, right? So this is a nice card of happiness. I mean, once the moment you listen to what your heart is telling you, right, you'll be moving along, on your journey happily. This is something, that okay, this is what makes me happy. I'm ready to go down that path now, because I'm very happy to walk that path to which I have committed in the third week. See, it's a card of wish fulfillment. 9 of Cups, doing what makes you happy. 8 of Pentacles. So even if you want to put in effort, you'll be happy to put in effort into whatever makes you happy. And you've got the Justice card. So by the end of the month, Aries, all of you, you will be following the path which makes you happy. In between, it's going to be a little turbulent, not knowing, what to do, should I not, etc. But anytime you're in doubt, just listen to your heart and follow your bliss, follow your happiness, because whatever effort you're going to put into it won't seem like effort. You will be happy to do it. Plus, you will also get a lot of success. You will also gain a lot of accomplishment. And with the Justice card over there, this is exactly, you need to choose. You need to do away with something. You need to do away with the confusion, and you need to follow and commit to a certain path for the long term. But it's definitely something which is, where your happiness lies. So choose that happiness, and it's going to work out very well for you. With that, I'll wrap it up, Aries. Thank you for watching.